The D in D-BAT stands for Developing Beliefs, Attitudes, and Traditions, and it applies to baseball and softball. Players develop their individual skills through good coaching, a commitment to the team, and having fun while working hard to get to the next level.
D-BAT!
For us, what we try to do is just teach them the right way, how to go about playing the game on and off, obviously on the field, but off the field as well, represent yourself. But, I think that a lot of times there's some pressure put on these kids, at a young age. And I think what we try to do is let them go out there and play the game and have some fun.
Whether you're winning or losing, the idea is to develop each individual player, because all these kids are not going to play together once they get to high school and college. And so, yes, you want to win as a team, but you also want to develop that individual. And whether the team's winning or losing, the goal is to grow each player as a baseball player and help him learn the game and succeed and grow as fast as he can grow in the game.
Our main objective here that we've told the parents is, get them ready for high school. Our goal from a coaching staff is ultimately if we could have all 12 of our kids playing varsity baseball by their sophomore year in their high school.
We've got kids from all over Texas trying to get seen in one central location. We travel 5-6 times this summer to different colleges, so the motivation is getting these guys signed. We play good baseball. We put a good rounded baseball out there every time we hit the field. But the motivation is getting these kids signed, every one of them. If they want to play at the next level, getting them the opportunity and getting them signed.
I don't know. I was coming up here to do inventory and to stack boxes, and I guess they fell short of some people, and they just let me come on. So by process of elimination, I'm here today. So I'm excited to be here. In our brief history together, it's been our best year by far. We had success on all the levels of our high school program, starting with our 18-year-old team. Our D-BAT Mustangs team, headed by Sam Carpenter, made it to the Connie Mack World Series. Again, I believe it's our 4th year in a row. We were really excited for Coach Carpenter. He's been up there a bunch of times, starting back in 1987 when I played for him, and I also coached with him back in '93 and have gone up there several times. Cade and I have been up there the last 3 years to cheer our teams on, and it was just an exciting time for us. Anytime we can take a team to Farmington, it's a great year.
25 years is a good long time.
It's a lot longer than I anticipated. I never thought about it lasting this long. As Mickey Mantle said, if I'd known I was going to live this long, I'd taken better care of myself. Same here. But this is fun. Staying around the kids is fun. It keeps you young, keeps you on your toes. I learn more from them than they learn from me, and that's always, good for me.
Going down to our juniors, D-BAT Mustangs McCabe won the Premier World Series Championship in Joplin, Missouri. I believe that was a 48-team tournament, and those guys have been together a long time. And Brett McCabe's done such a great job for the D-BAT Mustangs over the years. His team won that tournament. In regards to our sophomores, one of our favorite coaches in the whole organization is Jack Sharp.
Well, I'm a trendsetter.
Jack Sharp's team won the Mickey Mantle World Series up in McKinney. They went 5-0. I believe they won 50-something games this summer. This particular team had won over 100 games in 2 years.
I think it's a great organization. They've got great coaches, coaches that can teach the game, especially at this level, at the 15, 16, 17-year-old level where the kids are still learning how to play the game. They've got great coaches that can help them advance, and I would recommend it highly.
A side note to that is that Jim Perry, D-BAT Mustangs Perry, also played in the Mickey Mantle World Series. So we had 2 teams playing the World Series, which I thought was a great thing. And we were really excited to have 2 teams in the World Series this year, something that hadn't been done in quite some time. Last but not least, our freshman group. We had 1 team go to the Ken Griffey World Series. Andy Westmoreland's team went to the World Series up in Owasso, Oklahoma. And then our 15-year-old Lance Phillips team, they won the Triple Crown World Series. They actually won a 16 and under tournament this past summer. So we had a lot of success. We had 3 national championships. We had over 60 of our seniors sign and play on at the next level.
selection of the 2011 first-year player draft, the Baltimore Orioles select Dylan. With the seventh selection of the 2011 first-year player draft, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Archie.
Bundy and Bradley played the last 2 summers with the D-BAT Mustangs in Dallas, and they've been working out at the new D-BAT Academy in Tulsa.
It's a great day for D-BAT and the Bundy and Bradley family. We're excited. We had a big D-BAT crew here at the draft party in Tulsa, and it's just been a great day, man. It was electric in this room. It was absolutely electric, especially to have two guys in our organization going 4th and 7th pick. I mean, that's amazing. We're so happy for these kids.
Bundy and Bradley were the first and second high school players taken in this year's draft in the entire nation. And Tyler Collins, another D-BAT alum, was the Junior College Player of the Year. Congratulations to all the former D-BAT Mustangs selected in this year's MLB Draft. This year, 2 former D-BAT players who once played on the same team played in the Major League All-Star game. Clayton Kershaw of the Dodgers and Jordan Walden of the Angels. Great year for both pitchers and a historic year for Kershaw. Not only did Clayton win the National League Cy Young Award and the Gold Glove, he also won pitching's Triple Crown for most wins, most strikeouts, and lowest ERA. 2 days after winning Cy Young, Clayton conducted pitching camps at D-BAT Dallas, the proceeds going to Kershaw's challenge to build an orphanage in Africa. D-BAT academies are being built all across the United States, with 2 coming soon to Austin, 1 to Denton, 5 to Atlanta, Georgia, 2 to Chicago, 1 to South Bend, Indiana. And that'll join the 10 already in existence in the DFW area, plus 1 in Tulsa and 1 in Mountainside, New Jersey, up near New York City.
You all right? Hey, quit goofing around. I need to hit. I told you need to use 2 L screens. I'm gonna go get a water. Be ready when I get back.
I wanted to send one more goodbye out to Dr. Hinojosa and Jim Perry. Jim is retiring from baseball, and we had a great time with Jim. Jim did a great job for us, and we wish him well. Also, Dr. Hinojosa, who's moving on to the superintendent job in Atlanta. We're going to miss him greatly. He was a great friend and a great asset to the D-BAT Mustangs. Now that we're wrapping up the season, I'd like to say thanks to a lot of people that are behind the scenes and really help us make things happen. The first one is New Balance. New Balance has been a sponsor for the D-BAT Mustangs, does a great job for us. Neil Brooks there, and we hope to continue that relationship with him. as it goes on. Also, Van Hyundai, Richard Lipsky at Van Hyundai has been a great supporter of the D-BAT Mustangs, and any of you 16-year-old parents need a car, call Richard at Van Hyundai. He's giving the D-BAT Mustang guys a deal. So, also Don Wall with Don Wall Productions, he's done a great job this year getting the shows together and putting them together and editing all the and everything that I do. And Kathy Thompson, who's done a great job as our travel agent with the D-BAT Mustangs, and obviously my wife and Shane's wife and Sam's wife are putting up with all the long hours and everything that we have to put in. So I'd like to say thanks to all those people. Thanks for making things happen for us, and hope to have a great year next year.
All right. Should we say that we're going to have Lady Gaga next week?
And it just never stops. I mean, we just keep going. We've always got a new crop of kids coming in, and it's great and satisfying for us that we've had so many seniors sign again this year, and we feel like that most of them had signed where they want to go. So that's the most important thing, sign where you're happy. And I appreciate all the phone calls and emails I've received from the parents about the recruiting tip segments that we've had. And we'll keep it going, I promise you. We're going to keep giving you hopefully good information and information you can use and the tools you need to help your athlete extend his playing career.